Hey guys, we're going to be looking at my brother's new sit-on-top fishing kayak, the Pelican Catch Mode 110. He did a lot of research before he bought this kayak, and luckily there are a lot of great videos and reviews already out there. But what we wanted to do in this video specifically is just show you how this sit-on-top kayak did on different types of water, including fast water, river water, slow moving river, and also on flat water. So we're going to try to show you just how it did for us. We took it down North Saluda River, down rapids, and then he also spent 2 days, 2 nights, 3 days, I guess technically, kayak camping out of it, and it did great for that as well. And a lot of this footage here is from our kayak camping trip, where he has it loaded down with a lot of gear, and it still did really well even on some of these more difficult rapids that we had to deal with. So he loves this kayak, and just wanted to show y'all how it did on different types of water and the review.
Hey guys, it's Jamie with Mountains River Sea. I'm just trying out my brother's new sit-on-top angler kayak. This is a Catch Mode 110. It's actually 10 feet 8 inches long, and he's really big into fishing, and he loves going down the river. He loves river camping, kayak camping, lives on Lake Hartwell, does a lot of lake paddling as well, and this is just going to be a great kayak for him. It's got a very, very comfortable adjustable seat, and he can actually also stand up and fish and cast from this very, very stable sit-on-top. And this is probably one of the most comfortable seats I've been in. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it because he actually already did that for me in another video. But we just took it down North Saluda River, and it did really well. Even on some whitewater. And when we stopped to have lunch, when we stopped for our lunch break, he took the seat out, sat it on the beach, had his own little chair ready to go. So we were pretty jealous of him at that point. So I'm just going to paddle it in the pond, show you how it does tracking. Pretty nice. I mean, it tracks really well on the flat water, and it actually turns pretty easily too. I'm surprised about how easily it turns for being such a, what I consider a big boat. It's really not that big, but it actually tracks really well. It takes a little time to get up some speed. It is a sit on top. It's a bigger, heavier boat, so you're not going to win any races in it. But once it gets going, it tracks really well, and it's very, very stable. You're not turning this one over. And my brother, he stood up in it and he tried to make it turn side to side, and he couldn't. So it's very, very stable, very comfortable. And this is, if you're into fishing, angler, lake paddling, kayak fishing, this is going to be a great boat for you. Thanks for watching.
I mean, my head's out.
Okay, turn straight towards me like a nose on and go side to side. Yeah, there's no way that's going over. The other thing that you can do with this kayak is it's actually got a mount for a trolling motor that you can actually mount on the back. That's what my brother has on it, but there are other versions that come with an actual drop down rudder that can be attached. You can take this off and actually do the actual rudder skeg attachment that you can then deploy for better tracking. So that is another option that you can put on this boat if you would like that.
Right. The catch mode 110. It's freaking sick. I love the color. It's called Venom. Got this awesome little storage space up here. Stuff underneath there. Nice bungees. Keep it secure. Foot pedals, footrest. Adjust really nicely. Put them in your place. They go down nicely. Got your Scotty mounts right here. Awesome. Exceptionally spectacular padding for your foot when you're standing up fishing. Absolutely wonderful. It's got these little things right here. For that's when you lay your rod down, it'll catch your rod tip right there on both sides. Nonetheless, absolutely increíble, I would say, or my wife would say. She's Hispanico. I got these little bungees right here. You know, for your cup holder, you can see it's actually built up so it doesn't retain water. Pretty freaking cool, I'd say. Got your little strap right here. Put your paddle, snap it into place, good to go. It's got little indentions so your paddle can run this way and then actually rest underneath here if you want it to, or you can just, you know, use this indention right here and just let it sit on the side. Got a nice angled rod holder right here, freaking sick, so the rods will angle out and not be all up in your way. Another huge storage space, which I freaking love for kayak camping. Another bungee. Here's your drain plug. Pops out, flip it up, drain the water out. It's an attachment for a trolling motor if you want to. I'm gonna go to Academy tomorrow because it said this was supposed to come with a skeg, which I want for when I'm paddling down lakes and slow moving rivers. On a river, obviously you don't need the skeg, but I don't really ever intend to have a trolling motor on it. That's why I got that bad boy. Here's the underside of the hull. You can see why it's very freaking stable. Again, I mean, the color is just, man, it's just sick. Probably my favorite part about this kayak. You know, most kayaks have two settings where you can have it in the first position and then it lowers down into the lower section. But this one, you just fold this down and you've got a nice little platform, nice and padded again. Got a couple little areas where you can put some pliers or scissors, sit down, have a little bit higher seating position for casting. But then, you know, once you're ready to start paddling again, or you're going down some current or a river or something with some wake or some rapids, you know, you just flip it back up, and obviously here you have what looks to be an incredibly comfortable seat. I cannot wait. I've been sitting on freaking regular kayaks forever, you know, regular little thinly padded directly on top of the plastic. So very much looking forward to being elevated off the plastic. And from everything I've read, reviewed for the past month and a half before I bought this kayak, this is one of the most comfortable seats from what I've read. So very much looking forward to that. You know, you got your scupper holes, 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 underneath the seat. It came with some plugs if you so desire. The These are riveted in, super awesome. They got 1, 2, 3, and yeah, not one in the back, but you got 3 of them, 2 on each side, 1 in the front. They're awesome, nice and secure. 64 pounds, 10 foot 8 inches long, and a 375 pound capacity. So the one thing I will say that I read a lot of was, hey, you know, the seat kind of shifts side to side. They didn't make the rails long enough, but went to a Ace Hardware, easy fix, 3/4 inch cane, rubber, you know, rubber cane tips. Popped them on the side with a rubber mallet. Has not moved one bit. I mean, I shift side to side, does not move at all. You know, really just gives it that extra little bit of attention that it needed from the factory. For some reason, they did not include something of that sort. But again, just, man, I just if you're gonna buy a kayak, guys, you like to fish, you like to go down rivers, you like feeling comfortable, and this will be the kayak for you guys. So stay tuned. Going down Saluda River tomorrow, and I will show you guys that footage as well.
It still feels pretty stable. That it's pretty stable. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to get up from that. Yeah.